Game number 2, week 2, Mayhem franchise league. I just finished playing an opponent in the Gridiron League, week 18. Final score was 28-21. Playoff times in there, but that's a different franchise, so let me focus on this one. So I got a game against the Minnesota Vikings, which is a computer, and you know how that are. Those games are. Playing a computer can be tough. But in my case, I think I got it made. If I am correct, I think the quarterback for this team is Bailey Zappi. Oh, no, a rookie. That's even better. So my chances of winning this game is high. Just got to play smart on offense and protect the ball. So that being said, let's get this game going.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we'll see Tyquan Thornton. He got to the century mark in receiving last week with a pair of scores. It's the Patriots and the Vikings, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Patriots team in...
All right.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25. So here's the Vikings.
Gonzalez, you got your hands full.
And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the
He threw 3 interceptions.
Rookie quarterback.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his
So
head
let's
is,
go with overall.
Best quarterback shake-off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Right side, it's the
Something ain't right here, man. Ever since the update, guys who I want to play in certain positions are not there. So he's supposed to be starting. So now what I got to do every time I play is sub myself.
30 to the 29 before
And that's, I hate that.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. They find some open field here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Pass complete to Addison. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. This defense for the Pats, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
2nd and 9 now. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
All right, 3 and out.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man complete. It's Strickland. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Jones. And he takes a shot on the release.
Nobody wasn't open.
The Patriots at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing Jones. His throw incomplete. You look at this defense for the Vikings. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense.
All right. I got to get the passing game in.
It easily move into the top 5.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, down that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to He's sacked back around the 28. Javon Kinlaw breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take
All right. No more passing that much. I got to play smart.
Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually...
He's got a man complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 43 yards.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this, because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they run out the play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Back to throw again.
Give me that.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
All right. Playing against the computer. We got to take advantage of this rookie, man.
38-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's Jones. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Completes this one to Thornton. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jones. That's going to be caught. And the way in, touchdown, New England. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive. And it was all finished on the touchdown reception by Ezekiel Elliott.
Gotta play smart when you're playing against the computer, people.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going.
Well, I see I'm going to give me some interceptions. I see I'm going to get a lot of sacks, too.
What came before it and get back to it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Jefferson has his first catch. He also has a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a
got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements
Okay, that rookie getting better throughout the game, huh?
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. A good pickup there at 22.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Cook up the gut. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line
It's time to bring the blitz
first to give yourself a chance.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're going to look to throw. And he's going
got him.
Down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And they're on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Patriots ready to try again on offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Got his man. It's Thornton. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And that'll be caught by the tight end, Key. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Jones on first down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts.
All right, I threw an interception last time on it. And I picked this play.
As we head toward halftime. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
A 59-yard kick.
1 second left in the half. On is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down.
All right.
And that will do it.
Let's go.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones.
Man.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get
This man got 3 sacks already.
Javon Kinlaw able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively.
Good
to force
punt.
incompletion, and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Second and 10. He'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Watch out for the screen.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hang on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Got that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Good sack.
He's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now back to throw. Looks again for T.J. Hawkinson, and he's got him again. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
Miss it. Come on. Yes, sir.
And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Jones in the Pats now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive.
It's a big boy.
But not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Thornton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing Jones. And they're going to get him.
Oh, he's open.
Sacked back around the 28. And they're going to speed things up here.
Loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. Throw finding Thornton over the middle. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So a moment to catch our collective breath. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Elliott. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's over the line.
Oh, man.
Patriot score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Patriots are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception. But playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Got 2 rookies with a sack.
Defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the sand. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He finds his man complete. That's Strickland. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Patriots are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the 2 of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result. Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st.
1st down, Vikings.
Sack.
Back to throw again.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Mike Evans, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is secured by the Patriots. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
Get him, Thornton. Get him, Thornton.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to Stevenson on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Back to throw. Jones. Short pass caught by Henry. So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
I missed that.
And
Not.
his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick throw, fighting Mike Evans. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Vikings in position. As we get you reset, they face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll look to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
complete. Jefferson the target. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 43. Again, he'll drop to throw. To Evans on the slant. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll look to throw again.
Got him.
This is going to be intercepted. And the Pats are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Stevenson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They stay on the ground, but no, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will set up shop in zone territory at the 13-yard line.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got touchdown!
Jordan Addison from 13 yards out. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And the Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he gets this to Thornton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win. And now it appears that the referee.
That's a catch.
And we'll get a review of this being so the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. Here's Jones to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Bobby.
From 21 yards away. And the Patriots are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film and find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this this football game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Patriots, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broad.
Well, a win is a win. Doesn't matter if it's a blowout or a close game. So I'm 3-0, and this franchise, which is the Mayhem franchise, week 3, week 4, I have Buffalo. Now I don't want to go to depth chart. So far I'm starting off pretty good. First quarter of the season, and my record is 3-0. Still have 3 more quarters left in regular season. He got a sack. He got a sack. So I got a few superstars in this league. Matt Jones, Mike Gesicki, Marte Mapu. I need to get him a superstar and make one of these guys a superstar. And Peppers and Duggar. Bowden might get the opportunity to become a star, but Gonzalez most definitely should be a superstar. Keon White, he'll get there. But I'm going to take this victory, enjoy it at the moment, and get ready for Buffalo in a few more days. But until then, all of my Madden franchise fans, continue to watch my videos, hit that like button, share my videos with your friends and family, co-workers, and let people know that, hey, you got somebody who really know how to play the franchise league like it's supposed to play. Until then, I'm out.